TexasJukeboxRadio.com.
Live from Corpus Christi, Texas, the sparkling city by the sea.
Continuous Tejano hits are right here
in Corpus Christi. You tune in to TexasJukeboxRadio.com.
Bienvenidos hoy por la noche. Got Roger Velasquez, Grammy Award winner, coming up. Up close personal interview. Aquí en la Santos Fiesta Friday, along with Tejano Music Bullet Mamá López, doing the interview hoy por la noche. Ya a las 7:05, muy buenas noches. Welcome in everybody to the Friday night.
Roger Velasquez, Latin Legends, a bandera de Texas para todos ustedes. Son las 7:06. About 7:15, you're going to be making in the call Mr. Roger Velasquez himself. A personal interview con él, exclusive live on TexasJukeboxRadio.com. ¡Ánimo!
La famosa bandera de Texas, tierra buena y gente valiente, de la costa hasta sus fronteras. De Corpus Christi hasta Laredo, compa. Va vestida la grande belleza estrella de Texas. No se rajen, muchachos valientes, cuando van a pelear a las guerras. Y aunque no haya nopal ni serpiente, nunca deja caer la bandera. Fulano de tal, presente. Puro San la grande belleza.
Vamos a dar saludos para Héctor Aravana Arias. Buenas noches. Compartiendo con el programa. Buenas noches. También el buen amigo Mr. Big D Dallas, Tejano Dreams in the House. Daniel García, bienvenidos a la programación. Daniel García, wear my t-shirt. Yes, sir.
So Daniel, how you doing, brother?
Welcome on this Fiesta Friday.
When you from mine, Daniel?
Solitario se siente, solo piensa en la estrella de Texas. No se rajen, muchachos valientes, cuando van a pelear las guerras. Aunque no haya nopal ni serpiente, nunca deja caer la bandera. Sí, señor.
Oh yeah, that was Roger Velasquez, el Latin Legend para todos, es la bandera de Texas. Vamos a continuar con más música mientras esperamos la llamada.
Qué bonita la güerita, esa que yo estoy mirando. Quisiera que me mirara como yo la estoy mirando. Tiene cintura delgada, lo demás muy bien formado. Y es por eso que quisiera tenerla junto a mi lado. Ay, mi güerita, de mis amores, deja mandarte un buque de flores para enseñarte lo que yo siento. Ay, mi güerita, no me vayas a fallar. Tiene cintura delgada, lo demás muy bien formado. Y es por eso que quisiera tenerla junto a mi lado. ¡Ay! Qué bonita la güerita, esa que yo estoy mirando. Quisiera que me mirara como yo la estoy mirando. Tiene cintura delgada, lo demás muy bien formado. Y es por eso que quisiera tenerla junto a mi lado. Ay, mi güerita, de mis amores, deja mandarte un buque de flores para enseñarte lo que yo siento. Ay, mi güerita, no me vayas a fallar. Tiene cintura delgada, lo demás muy bien formado. Y es por eso que quisiera tenerla junto a mi lado. deja mandarte un buque de flores para enseñarte lo que yo siento. Ay, mi bolita, no me vayas a fallar. Tienes cintura delgada, lo demás muy bien formado, y es por eso que quisiera tenerla junto a mi lado.
En este viernes por la noche con la piel de Mandingo. Ya los últimos 14 puntos. Muy buenas noches.
Mendigo, yo soy mendigo. Tú me has convertido en un mendigo. Ahora vivo en callejón, en cajas de cartón, en la miseria. Ahora vivo sin tu amor. Yo viví encapuchado, todo hacía a mi lado, billetes para aventar pa' todos lados. Desde que te conocí, todo lo perdí. En tu amor yo me creí, me traicionaste. En cajas de cartón, en la miseria. Ahora vivo sin tu amor. Yo viví encapuchado, todo hacía a mi lado, billetes para aventar pa' todos lados. Desde que te conocí, todo lo perdí. En tu amor yo me creí, me traicionaste. Desde que te conocí, todo lo perdí. En tu amor yo me creí, me traicionaste.
Oh yeah, aquí estamos live right here on TexasJukeboxRadio.com. We're streaming live Facebook. Also, we'll be streaming live YouTube. We're recruiting this for a YouTuber. Aquí estamos con Roger Velasquez live. How you doing, Roger?
Doing good. How are you?
We're doing fine aquí. We want to thank you for doing this interview con nosotros aquí con yo y Santos Leal, el Tejano Music Bully. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Queremos comenzar, te queremos preguntar, and everybody wants to know here, la raza quieren saber what's going on with you right now, and who is the Roger Velasquez? ¿Quién es Roger Velasquez?
Well, say, who are you, man? Well, I've been in Tejano music for a very long time. I started out with a band that pretty much everybody knows, a Latin Breed. Not unlike a lot of other singers, like Jimmy Edward and Jay Perez and other people. There's a lot of other people that have come that way. But I've always wanted to, because I'm a songwriter. I've written songs for movies like Blood In, Blood Out, Gino's Wife, and some other movies that I've done music for. So I want to do a lot of different types of songs and music and things of that nature. And if you want to do that, you have to have your own band. If not, you'll have a bunch of people trying to tell you what to do, what you need to do, what you shouldn't do. Pero gracias a Dios, I've had the blessing of being able to start my own record label with my wife, and we've had a lot of success with the record label. We won a Grammy in 2018 with our Tex-Mex Funk record, and that solidified my band as a legitimate outfit. People in the Tejano music industry are very stuck on their artists. They don't really have room for anybody new or anything new. So winning the Grammy really did a lot for me as an artist.
And we want to congratulate you for that Grammy. You deserve it. Well-deserved Grammy, man. You've done a lot of work with a lot of diferentes artistas. Want to know, cuando estabas bien chavalón, when you were growing up, who were some of your idols? What made you want to be a Tejano artist?
Well, growing up, Tejano was not on my radar growing up. I wanted to be like Santana. I wanted to be Carlos Santana. I wanted to be in a band like Earth, Wind and Fire or Tower of Power or different bands. I mean, the music that we would listen to on the radio. Yeah. Historically, that is what Tejanos have always done since the 50s and 60s. We've never really aimed for. I want to be the best polka band in Texas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, Sonny Osuna was on American Bandstand.
Yeah.
The Road Jesters had English songs that were charting. I mean, we've always strived to be part of the mainstream music world. Only recently, that really doesn't happen anymore. I think, since Selena and Emilio, I really haven't seen any Tejano artists shoot for the stars. They're comfortable playing the cantina circuit in Texas, and that's never been my dream. You know what I mean? That's never been my dream. I wanted to be like Sonny. I wanted to do like the Texas Tornadoes. Like Freddie Fender. I wanted to be on American radio. I wanted to be on mainstream radio, and it's still my dream to this day. And I pray that one of these days, one of my songs will be on mainstream radio all over the world.
I'm pretty sure, man, it'll happen soon, man, because you've been doing such a good job with your different sounds in Tejano and all that. I mean, we play your music a lot here on TexasJukeboxRadio.com. I played it, very lot because
awesome.
A lot of raza here, they love your music, man. Can you tell us a little bit about your new one? Se dice Somos Ganadores?
Somos Ganadores, yeah. Actually, I was singing that song on the way back from Las Vegas when we won the Grammy. And I said, you know what? It just, coming from gente raza, we're always talked down to. we're always the bad guys. We're hardly ever the champions of anything. You know, very few of us, of our people, that we can celebrate, you know, in this world. And I'm one of those people, you know. I'm one of those people that people said, "Oh, you'll never make it. You'll never amount to anything," you know. "Oh, you're a loser," or whatever. You know what I mean? Just the negative talk. You know what I mean? That you hear from your own gente. You know. When they said, and the winner is, y los ganadores son Roger Velasquez and the Latinx, that changed everything, because from now on, throughout history, there's the word winner, ganador, next to my name. So all of those people that said that I would never amount to anything, that I would never do anything with my life, that I would never be anything, that I needed to get a real job and quit dreaming and forget about the music and do something that you can make money with, all that.
Yes,
that's all. I mean, none of that matters anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the Recording Academy, which is the Latin Recording Academy, which is the authority on Latin music in the world, said that we're good enough.
Yes,
that I'm a winner. And you know what, man? That meant so much to me that I had to sing about it, you know?
Yeah.
Because our raza, we have so much talent in our people. Our people are capable of great things, you know? And we're not losers, we're winners, man.
Yes, sir.
You know? Somos una raza ganadora, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Hardworking dreamers that dream big and that work hard toward their dream. And that's what Somos Ganadores is about. Somos Ganadores es una canción that shows us in a different light, not in a negative light. It shows us in a light where we're winners, you know? And, you know, it's my prayer that everyone, you know, can make that song their own and believe in their dreams and shoot for the stars, because we're winners. We're all winners, and we can win at whatever we want to do. And you know, and it's okay to dream and to dream big, because dreams come true.
Yes, sir. You made your dream come true. Now when you know you're a Tejano legend, you've always been a Tejano legend for a long time already, being with all these different bands, that and Breed, you know, and all these guys. If you had something to say to the younger guys that are growing up right now, the younger musicians, artists, cantantes, what would you say to them?
I would say stay in school, get an education. And I would say if music is what you love, then study music. Study music, hone your craft. Be an expert at your instrument. Learn how to play music. Understand what music is about, how it works. You know, I mean, just because you can pick up an accordion and make noise out of those buttons doesn't make you a musician, you know? It doesn't make you an artist. I mean, you have to really work hard at understanding what music is about and what it means to make music, you know, how it functions, the ins and outs of music. That's why my music, I have more instrumentation than you'll hear from a lot of Tejanos, because I work with people that read music, that write music, that have studied music all their lives, and we're able to create these, you know, these musical pieces that have so much more color and so much more to offer the listener. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Now I'm going to pass you to my colleague, my partner in crime, Mr. Santos Leal.
Hey, Roger, bienvenidos aquí a la
¿Qué pasó, Santos? My friend, I haven't seen you in so long.
It's been what, about 7-8 years, something like that?
Been too long, brother.
Too long. When we need to get together. Yo voy a hacer rumbo para... Yo voy a agarrar camino para San Antonio ya muy pronto.
Aquí te esperamos.
Oye, no, te quería decir, la música, the last couple of CDs, te quiero felicitar because you did an awesome arrangements on it. And
Thank you,
dice,
Santos.
ya Roger sacó otra canción. Oh, really? I says, I haven't heard it yet. And then I go listen to it, and I says, man, this guy, I don't know where you come out with the arrangements, the brass. I mean, it just so sound awesome. And I want to congratulate you on that. Y felicitar a todos los muchachos, todos los músicos, because you're doing an awesome job. Yeah. And congratulations on the Grammy.
Thank you, brother. Muchas gracias.
Y pues te felicitamos y vamos a escuchar una canción aquí rápidamente. Ahora vamos a ir hacemos ganadores aquí a través de TexasJukeboxRadio.com. Roger Velasquez and the Latin Legends.
La la la, la 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 la. Soy chicano y me gusta el vacilón. A ritmo de cumbia me late mi corazón. Yo soy un chicano y me gusta el vacilón. A ritmo de cumbia me late mi corazón. Ritmo. Mi gente es mi mundo, mi guitarra es mi pasión. Y paso la vida, voy cantando mi canción. Mi gente es mi mundo, mi guitarra es mi pasión. Y paso la vida, voy cantando mi canción. Canta, canta, vamos a cantar. Baila, baila, vamos a bailar. Canta, canta, vamos a cantar. Baila, baila, vamos a bailar. Soy un chicano y me gusta el vacilón. A ritmo de cumbia me late mi corazón. Mi gente es mi mundo, mi guitarra es mi pasión. Paso la vida, voy cantando mi canción. Canta, canta, vamos a cantar. Baila, baila, vamos a bailar. Canta, canta, vamos a cantar. Baila, baila, vamos a bailar. Ritmo. Canta, canta, vamos a cantar. Baila, baila, vamos a bailar. Canta, canta, vamos a cantar. Baila, baila, vamos a bailar. Esta es mi vida y lo disfruto. Yo gozo las cosas buenas que hay en mi mundo. Esta es mi vida y lo disfruto. Yo gozo las cosas buenas que hay en mi mundo. Canta, canta, vamos a cantar. Baila, baila, vamos a bailar. Canta, canta, vamos a cantar. Baila, baila, vamos a bailar. Esta es mi vida y lo disfruto. Yo gozo las cosas buenas que hay en mi mundo. Porque esta es mi vida y lo disfruto. Yo gozo las cosas buenas que hay en mi mundo. Esta es mi vida y lo disfruto. Yo gozo las cosas buenas que hay en mi mundo. ¡Hey! La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la.
Guerrero's Restaurant, antojitos mexicanos ubicados en el 1308 Tower Road en Edinburgh, Texas. Guerrero's Restaurant, abiertos de las 7 de la mañana hasta las 2 de la tarde, de martes a domingo, cerrados en los lunes. Llámense a nuestros teléfonos para órdenes para llevar, llamando al teléfono 956-309-5238 o al 956-332-7677. En los martes tenemos batidos de desayuno, chorizo con huevo, papas y frijoles, cafecito, por solamente $5.75 el platillo. Para lunch specials tenemos albóndigas, meatballs, salsa en chipotle. Miércoles tenemos huevos divorciados con su cafecito. Lunch specials tenemos chicken mole, arroz, frijoles, tortillas hechas a mano, solamente $6.50 por platillo. Jueves tenemos jamón con huevo con su cafecito. Lunch specials tenemos entomatadas, Veracruz, una pieza de pollo frito, milanesa a la plancha, solamente $7 el platillo. Viernes es bacon and egg plate, papas, frijoles, su cafecito. Lunch specials, hamburguesas mexicanas. Y prueba el Santos Mexican Burger, que es con tortillas, con su carnita, queso, cebolla, jalapeños, delicioso platillo. Santos Mexican Burger, pídelo hoy. Sábados y domingos tenemos menudo fresco y barbacoa de cachete. También tenemos el specialty de la casa, pupusas. Mencione el grupo Itamor y recibirá 10% de descuento. Le quitan 10% del ticket. En Guerreros Restaurant y antojitos mexicanos, ubicados en el 1308 Sur Tower Road en Edinburgh, Texas.
Alright, vamos a escuchar aquí con más de la programación. Estamos entrevistando a Roger Velasquez de Texas Legends out of San Antonio, aquí a través de TexasJukeboxRadio.com. Streaming live on Facebook and also recording it for my YouTube channel. Una vez más en esta Fiesta Friday. 7:35. Estamos hablando ahorita con Roger Velasquez. Vamos a mandar saludos ya rápidamente aquí para Lori Maldonado, out of H-Town, Houston, Texas. También para Tony Anthony. Nos acompaña también Daniel García de Dreams. También Tejano Dreams. Hilda Peña. También, hello my dear friend. Buenas noches, bienvenidos. Let's see who else is on there. I believe that's it. Yes.
You just finished listening to the latest de Roger Velasquez, los Latin Legends, a lo que dice Somos Ganadores. We understand you're in the studio ahorita, Roger?
Yes, I'm sorry?
We understand que estás in the studio working on a brand new CD?
Yeah, actually I'm in post-production right now. We're getting ready to release it pretty soon. It's going to be a record, an English record. With all the songs that I recorded over the last 10 years or so, I put all of my best English songs on one CD. We remixed them and remastered them for mainstream radio, and we're really getting really excited about it. It's always been my dream to have an English album, so finally it's happening for me, and we're gonna put it out for all of the fans of our English music. For people like Santos that likes oldies, we have some songs like the Young Rascals hit "Groovin'" on there. Also, the song by James Taylor, "How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You."
Awesome.
That one's on there. Also, a favorite of mine that was done by B.J. Thomas in the 60s, "Hooked on a Feeling." That one's in there. And then we have all of the songs that we've done over the years, like off of the Grammy-winning record. We have the "Feel Like Loving You" and "Forgiveness." Those are there. Off of the Visión 2020, "Showtime," and "Crying Over You," those are on there. Just throughout the years, I've always put a couple of English songs on my albums. So we've put them together and created one CD, and we're very happy with the way it's coming out, and we're very excited, for the release of the new record. It's going to be called Roger V and the LLZ's Showtime. So it's Roger Velasquez and the Latin Legends, but abbreviated Roger V and the LLZ's Showtime.
So y'all be waiting out for that one. About how long can we be expecting for that one to come out?
It should be out in April.
April,
just
yeah,
around
okay.
the corner there.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully within the next 4 to 6 weeks, we should be releasing it. Con favor de Dios.
It's going to be under your label?
It's under V Discos record label, yes.
Yes, okay. All right, vamos a ir aquí con this one here, Chicano Boogaloo. Tell me about this one, because I don't know the whole story behind this song.
Well, Chicano Boogaloo it's another song that I was inspired to write when I came back from the Grammys, because when I was at the Latin Grammys, I got to hear a lot of different kinds of music, and I've always been a big fan of salsa.
Mm-hmm.
So in the 70s, the salsa musicians in New York created a new style of music called Boogaloo. And Boogaloo really influenced American music a lot, because that style, that rhythm, you find it in a lot of pop songs, like Mark Anthony's "I Need to Know." A lot of songs like Suavecito. There was a lot of real popular boogaloos in the 70s that people remember. Well, I've always wanted to do a boogaloo, although I'm not a salsa musician, and I'm not from New York, but I wanted to do my version of a boogaloo, and a Chicano boogaloo, So that's where the song Chicano Boogaloo comes from.
All right, vamos a escucharla aquí ahorita, rápidamente, para que antes que se haga más noche. Estamos entrevistando aquí en los estudios.
By the way, that song Chicano Boogaloo, that song also is on the new CD that we're getting ready to release.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we had to include it. We had to include it on that record.
Okay, aquí está Roger Velasquez, The Latin Legends, con Chicano Boogaloo.
yeah, Roger Velasquez, the Latin Legends, Chicano Boogaloo. We're here live, streaming live on live Facebook. Also, be streaming live on YouTube and TexasJukeboxRadio.com. Aquí estamos con Mr. Roger Velasquez, Chicano Boogaloo. How you doing, Mr. Roger Velasquez?
Doing all right, DJ Bule.
Es todo.
Saludos a todos los que escuchan Tejano Jukebox Radio. That song, Chicano Boogaloo, at the end where it says bang bang, I like it like that, beep beep, all that. Those are real famous boogaloos. There was a song called Bang Bang, and then there was a song called I Like It Like That. Yeah. And
I remember that one.
Those are just like little
inserts,
little mentions of those songs. You know, I don't want anybody to think that I invented the concept of boogaloo. No, that came from Joe Patan and a lot of other salsa guys that they created that style of music, boogaloo. I just wanted to make sure. Also, my conguero, he was a recording member with the Fania All Stars. I don't know if you've ever heard of Fania All Stars, but people like Celia Cruz, Tito Puente, Willie Colon, Johnny Pacheco, all these great salseros, they were all members of Fania All Stars. And the gentleman by the name of Georgie Padilla, he plays with our band, with the Latin Legends, and he co-arranged the song with me. So those influences that you hear there of salsa and things like that, that's Georgie Padilla's influence. He's one of my musicians, one of the Latin legends.
Okay. Te iba a preguntar, I got to meet you there at the Tejano Fanfare. Are you going to be there this year?
There's not going to be a fanfare this year, bro.
Be one after all?
Not that I know of. No, it should have been this week. It's usually this week.
Okay.
Now I don't know if they're going to reschedule it for the summer or the fall. But as far as I know, there wasn't a fanfare. I could be wrong, but this is generally the week of fanfare.
Yeah. No, I figured como levantaron ese jale del mask y todo, you know, that they would go on with it, pero, you know.
Well, they canceled Fiesta here in San Antonio. Actually, they're talking about moving it to the summer, and that's if spring break doesn't turn everything upside down again.
Yeah.
You know. So we'll see what happens. You know how this whole COVID situation has been. You know, we've got to take it a day at a time. You know, and put our trust in the Lord and see what He says. You know, because whatever we like they say that God laughs at our plans. You know, we make plans. You know, and God laughs. You know,
yes, sir.
Because He gets the final word. So whatever He says, that's what it'll be.
You know, I personally would rather like to leave the mask on. You know, a little bit more better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, you're not alone, bro. You're not alone.
Yes, sir. Te iba a preguntar, the last time I met you there at the Tejano Fanfare, andabas con el ¿cómo se llama el muchacho ese de Blood In, Blood Out?
Con Jesse Borrego.
Yeah, con Jesse Borrego. I had a chance to take a photo with both of you guys there at Tejano Fanfare. And,
con Crucito.
Yeah, con Crucito. There you go. Do you have any plans of doing anything else with him?
Oh yeah, I put him on all my records, on every record that I do. He's not going to be on this English album, but on the next one, I'm sure that he'll come in and do something with me.
All right, El Crucito.
Very, very talented guy.
Yeah, he's very talented. I like that movie when Blood In, Blood Out cuando salió bailando con los oldies.
Oh yeah, man, he's a dancer.
Yeah.
He's a very good dancer. You know, he was on Fame in the 80s with Janet Jackson and Nia Peoples and I mean, you know, he can dance up a storm. He's a very well trained dancer. He learned from the best, from Debbie Allen, you know. So yeah, he's like a brother to me, and we always do something. We always work together.
Oye, Roger Velasquez.
Yes, sir.
What?
Presente.
Presente. Pero no. What else is to expect out of you? Roger Velasquez? Because I know you got some, I can sense it. I can sense it. That you got something rolling up your sleeve and you want to let it out. Pero
I definitely have a lot under my sleeve. We've got another album in the works. It's a Latin album in Spanish, and but it's a different kind of record. It's more in the mainstream Latin music world. It'll have some salsa on it. It'll have some rock en español. It'll have a little bit of different styles of music in Spanish, you know. So that's something that we're working on, that we've been working on for years, and we're gonna finally finish it. Hopefully this year in 2021. And then of course I've been writing some new songs. And so I've got another Tejano album in me, and of course that will be coming out soon. But I've got these projects that I'm working on that I'm trying to finish up. Like I said, this record, Roger V and the LLZ's Showtime. Right now, that's where my focus is. As soon as we get that out on the market, then I get back in the studio and finish that Latin album that I'm telling you about. And then once we have that one under control, then I can concentrate some more on another Tejano album.
All right. Well, I knew he had something rolling up his sleeve, but he wanted to lay it out. Pero no quería estar fuera todavía. Well,
I write all my own music pretty much. I write just about everything that I do as far as Tejano's concerned. So it takes me a little bit of time, because like como dice el dicho, we will not serve any wine before it's time.
Yeah, that's right. Well, where do you get all this energy, man?
Well, I don't know, man. From God, from the Lord above,
That's the only thing that I have. Is the Lord. The Lord is guiding me.
Absolutely.
What to do.
Absolutely. I mean, every day.
I went through some health issues.
The older we get, we know that we're on borrowed time,
We're getting wiser.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope so. I hope I'm getting
wiser, but it's going to be a little bit too late.
Well, we're still young. We still have enough. We're still young in our heart, and we still have a lot to give. And that's God made me to make music, and as long as He gives me breath, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do just that.
Y eso que les digo yo a la gente aquí, as long as the man has me here, and that's all I can do, because it's all comes out of my heart.
That's right.
Yo puedo estar malo. I can be in the hospital. I can come out of the hospital, and I still have a big old smile in my face.
The Kool-Aid smile.
That Kool-Aid smile. And
well, that's good.
They say, well, where do you get this? Nunca. Do you have any problems? Everybody's got problems.
Yeah.
But I don't let that. I don't let that personal stuff interfere with my business.
If you're anything like me, when you start doing music or thinking about doing music,
yes.
all of those worries, they go to the side, because music energizes me. It gives me life, it gives me a purpose. It energizes me, and as long as I have a song to write and music to make, I have a purpose. You know what I mean? So that's I hope and I pray to God that I continually have a song in my heart to give, to write, to record, and to put out, for everyone.
All right, we got about another 5 minutes to go from Mr. Roger Velasquez. Vamos a ir con otra canción.
Which one we're going to go with?
I want to ask you about this, Roger. I guess from the latest CD that you had out, Tejano, Cuatro Palabras. You wrote that one?
No, that one was written by my friend Humberto Ramon.
Humberto Ramon.
Yeah, very good songwriter. Yes.
All right, we're going to go ahead and play that one, Cuatro Palabras. That's an awesome song. It's one of my favorites off the CD. So we're going to go ahead and go with this one. Dale shine.
Roger Velasquez, the Latin Legends, Cuatro Palabras. Vamos a dar saludos Jonathan para Lada Cardoval, para Anita Ramírez, Susan Solís.
Cuatro palabras son las que vengo a decirte para que sepas que conmigo no se juega.
Thank you, Lala. Love your music. All right. Thank you.
Cuatro palabras son las que yo a ti te digo. Ya te cansaste de la vida de soltera y ahora que extrañas mi cariño y mis caricias, yo pongo a Dios que está en el cielo de testigo. Cuatro palabras son las que yo a ti te digo. Vas a saber cuatro palabras de mi corazón sincero que ansiosamente espera para irte a decir: ya no te quiero. Vas a saber cuatro palabras de mi corazón sincero que ansiosamente espera para irte a decir: ya no te quiero. Son las que yo a ti te digo. Vas a saber cuatro palabras de mi corazón sincero que ansiosamente espera para irte a decir: ya no te quiero. Vas a saber cuatro palabras de mi corazón sincero que ansiosamente espera para irte a decir: ya no te quiero. Ya no te quiero, baby. Ya no te quiero.
Guerreros Restaurant, antojitos mexicanos ubicados en el 1308 Tower Road en Edinburgh, Texas. Guerreros Restaurant, abiertos de las 7 de la mañana hasta las 2 de la tarde, de martes a domingo, cerrados en los lunes. Llámense a nuestros teléfonos para órdenes para llevar, llamando al teléfono 956-309-5238 o al 956-332-7677. En los martes tenemos batidos de desayuno, chorizo con huevo, papas y frijoles, cafecito, por solamente $5.75 el platillo. Para lunch specials tenemos albóndigas, meatballs, salsa en chipotle. Miércoles tenemos huevos divorciados con su cafecito. Lunch specials tenemos chicken mole, arroz, frijoles, tortillas hechas a mano, solamente $6.50 por platillo. Jueves tenemos jamón con huevo con su cafecito. Lunch specials tenemos entomatadas, Veracruz, una pieza de pollo frito, milanesa a la plancha, solamente $7 el platillo. Viernes es bacon and egg plate, papas, frijoles, su cafecito. Lunch specials, hamburguesas mexicanas. Y prueba el Santos Mexican Burger, que es con tortillas, con su carnita, queso, cebolla, jalapeños, delicioso platillo. Santos Mexican Burger, pídelo hoy. Sábados y domingos tenemos menudo fresco y barbacoa de cachete. También tenemos el specialty de la casa, pupusas. Mencione el grupo Isamor y recibirá 10% de descuento. Le quitan 10% del ticket. En Guerreros Restaurant y Antojitos Mexicanos, ubicados en el 1308 Sur Tower Road en Edinburgh, Texas.
Oh yeah, aquí estamos una vez más con Roger Roger Velasquez, those Latin legends right here. We're going to sign off with them. We want to thank you very much, Roger, for taking the time for having the show con yo, Mr. Santos down on TexasJukeboxRadio.com. It was an honor having you on the show with us, brother.
Gracias a ustedes. I really appreciate you having me, and thank you to all your listeners. I just want to tell your listeners to keep on listening to DJ Bule and Santos on Tejano Jukebox Radio, and yours truly, Roger Velasquez on the Latin Legends.
Also, también, don't forget, when he come out with a new CD,
you'll be hearing it first
you'll
right
be
here.
Personally, and we're going to do, no more than almost 30, 40 minutes. We're going to stay an hour and a half.
Hopefully, we can bring him into the studio, man. We can get him here to the studio.
Que hemos tenido una barbacha y todas las cosas.
Yeah, a little barbecue and unas frías aquí con Roger. We're gonna go ahead and do it all live, man. So para que se curan aquí con la barbacha con Roger Velasquez.
All right.
And I love to eat and barbecue.
And drink a few cold
Me too. Yeah, sounds good, man.
All right, Roger, man. Una vez más, thank you very much, brother. We love your music, and we're gonna keep on jamming, brother.
Thank you, brother. God bless you guys.
Roger, before we sign off, and we're gonna play this last song, Amor del Otro Lado. I heard this one here last night, and I kept playing it and playing it. I said, by the time I go to bed, I'm going to start singing this song, and I sure did. But explain a little bit about this song real quick.
Amor del Otro Lado is a song that I wrote. It's a story about two people that live on different sides of the border, on different sides of the Rio Grande. And they fall in love through the wall de Trump. Se miran por el muro, and the guy falls in love with the girl, and they have a love affair through the wall, and the guy loves the girl, and one can't come this way, the other one can't go that way. So one day they have an idea. The guy's at church praying, and he has an idea, and he talks to the curita there at the church, and the cura agrees to marry them on the bridge of like say in Laredo, on the Laredo Bridge, ahí en la frontera, and they end up getting married, and so it's just a reminder that that love conquers all. No matter what can be happening, the COVID or immigration or whatever, love always finds a way,
You still there, Roger?
I'm here.
Okay. That way, we want to thank you once again, Roger. We're going to sign off with this one, Amor del Otro Lado. Once again, muchas gracias, Roger. It was nice to hear from you, brother.
Gracias a ustedes. And thank you to your listeners.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Zapata, saludos. Daniel García, gracias por estarnos acompañando. Gala, good evening.
Un amorcito.
Saludos también para Adam Quintero.
Aunque es del otro lado y no la dejan pasar.
Don't forget, tomorrow night, live in the studios, live interview with Houston recording engineer Lori Maldonado. And we're going to have a very special guest. All I can say, he's a public figure.
Chiquitita, chiquitita, contigo me voy a casar, aunque eres del otro lado y no te dejan pasar. Chiquitita, mi chiquita, contigo estoy muy feliz en el puente de Laredo. Ahí sabrás cómo te quiero. iglesia